Hello everyone and welcome back to PAX and Recreation. And you better believe it, because today is Recreation, which means, I love it how it is like, today is Recreation, like it's obviously that is like two sections of the channel. Like today we are going to talk about figures, and you better believe it, or date va yo, because today we're going to go about a Grandista figure special edition, a Naruto figure. Naruto figure, Naruto, whatever you want to pronounce it. Naruto Shippuden Grandista Naruto Uzumaki Special Edition. So it's a special edition here, it's a special edition here, it's a special edition on the top. It's a special edition Naruto figure. Now, it's one of those, you can't see the figure clearly because it's full of protective plastic and whatnot, but Naruto Uzumaki. And this is the thing. You see Naruto here? This is important. Like, look at this. I don't normally, so I like Naruto, okay? Naruto is very important in my youth, I will say. I saw Naruto, and then one of my best and strongest friendships of all time was started basically because we started to talk about Naruto and talking shit about Naruto and talking good things about Naruto. And even to this day, whenever we get together, we still talk about Naruto. And yes, we don't talk about Boruto because no one gives a hell about that, but we care about Naruto. And yes, I know that it has a lot of filler, and I don't like the filler either. And yes, I know that the end is kind of weird, and I know that I'm going to spoil the end in case you never saw Naruto. But if you never saw Naruto, go check Naruto Kai, which is an edit done by fans that removes all the filler and matches the episodes to the volumes of the manga, right? So it's a very good edition. Look it up. It's like it's a torrent. It's like, you know, you have One Piece for One Piece. So there is Naruto Kai. I'm not advocating for piracy. I mean, do that and then go buy Naruto figures so that way Kishimoto gets money anyway, right? But or go buy the manga. Buy the manga and then I guess watch Naruto Kai. I don't know. Or just send money to Kishimoto. And basically Naruto Kai is great, right? And I know all the effects about Naruto, but Naruto holds a special place in my heart. And I have some Naruto figures. Some are waiting for me to open them in this channel, and I have some others that, well, I opened a long time ago, and I guess that if one day I show you guys the collection, you will see them. But I saw this figure, and I love this figure for multiple reasons. So number one is Grandista. Grandista is a great line from Bandai and Banpresto that is basically grand figures, so big figures with good quality. You know, it's a very good line. Special edition, that's good, right? The design of the box, I don't quite get it because I don't know why it's like a Japanese house. I don't get it. But most importantly, is Naruto in Sage mode. To me, Naruto in Sage mode is the best Naruto because, yes, Sage of the Six Paths and Naruto with the cover by Kurama's chakra and all that shit. Like, I love it too. But to me, this is peak Naruto because he trained, he came back, he came armed, he beat Pain's ass. Like, this is top Naruto. When he appears on top of the frogs, man, like that's the stuff of dreams. Like that's the shit. That's cool. So I saw this figure, I was like, oh, I'm getting this. Then I saw it in person, and I was like, oh, maybe I'm not getting this. But I had my doubts. And, you know, if you watch this channel, you're either watching it for one of three reasons. Either because of the cards, in which case, sorry that today is a figure video. But thank you for watching. The second option is that you like the figure videos, not the cards videos, in which case, happy times. And the third option is because you like me and you just like hearing me talking about random shit, in which case, I love you too. Thank you very much. But basically, I don't buy stuff for content. Sometimes I do, like I buy some accessories and shit, like, oh, let me review these for the sake of reviewing it because the guys, right? But not figures. Like, figures normally is shit that I have for me, for my house, and I review it on the channel because maybe it's useful for someone. You know, I open it, I talk about the figure, the defects and all that. This one I was about to buy. Then I was about to not buy it because of something that you will see in a second. And then I was like, okay, I need to do a video about this, and I bought it. So I know. 4 minutes in, you haven't seen the figure yet. Write those comments down. But I needed to do a preamp before I opened the figure because I need you to understand my state of mind. Yes, I love Naruto. No, I don't buy stuff specifically to make fun of it in the channel. And yes, I was going to buy this before I noticed the problem with this figure. But I bought it, when I noticed the problem with the figure, I bought it for the channel. So enjoy, I guess. So the box is one of those. I guess you could put a figure inside afterwards, but it's not very pretty, so I will pass on that. Plus, it's like a pagoda style thing. I don't know. That doesn't scream Naruto to me. But now, a lot of plastic protection, which is good. You always want protection in everything you do in life. So that's why we're sponsored by nothing. But basically, it will be a good transition, though. So figure, let's remove the figure. And the thing, oh no, what is this? Give it a second. And if you're like, I didn't see that here, well, if you didn't see it, it makes sense because of all the light reflexes. And trust me, the lighting in this studio is good. It's kind of dark, actually. Like the reflection is not that strong. In person, it's also difficult to see inside. But you didn't see it because it was behind this. So it's expected that you didn't see this. But let's move forward. So let's remove this. Let's move all the plastic. And now let's see the figure for what it is. So what an amazing figure. I never saw it outside of the box, right? So it's very cool. It's a Grandista figure. So the level of detail is exactly where you want it. Not too much, not too less, right? So it's like Goldilocks. It's right in the middle. You have like some sculpting marks, which is good because it gives that manga aspect to it. You have like the lines of the seams in the belt for the scroll. Like you have that level of detail. You have the zipper, right? You have that stuff in there. Even stuff that you are not supposed to see, like the back pocket or the back bag, I guess, that Naruto has on his back is here too. So the figure is very well crafted, right? So in that regard, zero complaints. It even feels like a jacket because you can move it, right? The scroll itself, you have three different textures for the scroll. 4 if you consider the metal one. It's not metal, it's plastic, but it shines like metal, so that's pretty cool. It doesn't come out, but you don't want it to come out because it is Sage Naruto. It's pretty cool. The only best pose for Sage Naruto besides this is when he is with his arms crossed on top of Gamabunta, which is fucking amazing. So this is a very good pose. But let's see the hair. Let's see the ninja headband. And that sculpting is pretty on point. You have the marks on the face. You even have the holes on the nose. See, like even the holes on the nose, right on the spot. Like you even have an attempt at fingernails, which is interesting because you don't have those in the anime. So it's good that they are there. You have them sometimes as a kind of a line drawing, but look at the detail in the hands. You see all the tendons there applying pressure. Like even the hair, great lines there on the hair, like texture on the hair, the headband, cool, right? It's a simple yet effective and very cool figure. It's lovely, and it's about to do the good old Kagebunshi no Jutsu. So this figure is great. I love it. It's amazing. However, it doesn't stand on its own, which I just tried. I didn't know if it will stand on its own. I suppose it wouldn't, but it doesn't, which is a shame. It's expected though, because this thing is heavier. In terms of weight, the figure is kind of heavy, to be honest. It is very heavy for this type of figure. Like you can feel that most of the weight is in this area. And that's also the reason why it falls down, right? And unless you want Naruto exposed, showcase like this on your desktop, it doesn't hold up. And that's why this thing comes in. Now, if you watch other videos about figures in this channel, mostly the Ichiban figures and the Dragon Ball figures and whatnot, there's one thing that I always complain about. And that thing is the support pieces. Normally, most figures have like a plastic thing that goes here on one of the feet. Like normally it goes like this here, and it holds the figure in place, and it kind of works. Now, with this size of foot and the weight all being in the back, maybe that didn't work. Some figures have a base, like a black base or a whatever base, and maybe that base could have like Naruto written on it, or have like a special edition or something. I am a fan of black bases. Why? Because they look clean as hell. They look clean and makes your figure look like a trophy or like a Smash Bros trophy. So I'm okay with that. They decided to come up with this solution, which for me to show you, I will show you. Where does it go? Well, it goes on the cape, but they didn't have any other color than brown. You see what I'm You see where I'm going to, right? So see, now it holds. I will show you now how it looks in the rotating table as I move the camera so that you can see this properly. And as you can see, this is one of the top 10, top 5, I will say, ways of ruining a figure, in my humble opinion. Why? Because, well, Grandista is a very good sculpting line that Bandai Banpresto has, right? I like it a lot. I have a couple of Grandista figures, and I think they are a good compromise between, they are not the most expensive figures in the world. They are also not the cheapest figures in the world. They are somewhere there. Sometimes you want a big figure, right? And that's good. We all want big figures. Sometimes you can't because of space reasons, but big figures are good. Now look at this. This is what you saw rotating. This is Naruto Uzumaki in Sage mode with something up his ass. Why would you do this? Who sat in Japan and said, oh yeah, totally. You know what we should totally do? We should totally oh sir, sorry, we did this figure, and you know how Naruto has like the scroll and stuff like that? And it's like, yeah, so the figure falls on its butt, so we should do something about it. And I guess someone said like, oh, okay, so the solution is you're gonna make this empty plastic, hollow plastic, and you're going to add all the weight to the legs, right? Or all the weight to the arms or the head so that the figure compensates for its own. It's like, no, because that will require some actual engineering. And it's like, oh, okay, so you're going to do like those leg support things that we do for Dragon Ball, right? It's just like a chunk of plastic here that looks horrible, but hey, it holds the figure in place, so it is what it is. It's like, no. Someone in the planning room was like, "Oh, we're not going to do a black base because that's a lot of plastic." And apparently, people don't like the black bases because I don't know, those are for price figures, and Grandista doesn't do price figures. They only do chunks of plastic to hold things. So no, we're not doing a black base, even though it will look very cool. What are you going to do? Well, we're going to hold the figure. Oh, you're going to hold the figure what? Like on the side? You're going to hold the figure like on the legs? No, we're going to put a thing holding the right spot for the weight, which is going to be on the freaking back. And therefore, see my problem with this? Like my problem with this, I don't want to be a hater, right? But my problem with this is simple. In this pose in particular, that Naruto is semi-crouched, that Naruto is in this Kagebunshin position. Was this the best place to put a thing? And did it have to be brown? Like, Naruto, like this, is kind of a cool pose, but to be honest, if you put something here, yes, it looks like he's squatting in the middle of the woods to take a shit. Why? Why would you do it brown? And it's like, well, it's the same color as the sash, right? It makes sense. Like, dude, make it red. I am the first person that is like, oh, make it a dull color, like black or, I don't know, something that doesn't get your attention. But make it red, make it orange, make it black. Like, why beige? Why brown? Like, yeah, it's the same color as the sash. Naruto looks like either he has a stick up his ass or he's taking a shit in the middle of the woods. What were they thinking? As the angry video game nerd will say, like, what is this? What is this? Look at this figure. Like, look at how did you ruin this? And you're like, oh, well, I think you're exaggerating because when you display the figure on your shelf, you're not going to display it on the side, right? You're going to display it unless you have one of those IKEA transparent ones, in which case you can see it from all sides. You're going to display it from the front. So, there is no need to be alarmistic. It's like, yes, there is. There is that thing is short enough. Maybe you can see, but that thing is short enough that it only holds the thing in the middle. It will only hold the middle of the figure, not the right side, not the left side, because of how the shirt or whatever, a kimono, whatever this thing is called, is arranged. So it will only work in the middle of the figure, which coincidentally is where Naruto's ass is. And why would you ruin such a cool figure like this? Why? There are like 70 ways of doing this. And the sad thing is that Grandista, sometimes you get a Grandista figure for a slightly more than what like a Matchmaker's figure or a Vibration Stars figure or whatever costs you, right? So same company, still is Bandai or Banpresto or whatever the hell, same company, and those figures cost you like $30 a Grandista figure will be maybe 35, maybe 40. So for the same price or even $5 more, you can get like a big ass Vegeta, Goku, Naruto figure that has a lot of good detail. Maybe it's not as ultra detailed as an Ichibansho figure from Masterlice, but listen, it's very good detail for half the price of what an Ichibansho figure costs you. So it's pretty cool. Now, why? Because go look at it online. Why those most Grandista figures have shitty supports like this? What are they thinking? What are they doing? And, it doesn't feel dishonest, but go to your favorite website, look for this figure. If they have a photo of the figure with the support, I will commend them, because most sites use the official photos, and the official photos are like this. The support is nowhere to be seen, which, to be fair, yeah, a lot of figures don't include the support because it looks ugly, but I will argue that if the figure can, because some figures can stand on their own, and then they need the support to kind of hold to be like more secure in case of an earthquake or something. But in this case, this figure doesn't work without the support. So I will say that the support needs to be in those freaking pictures, because otherwise, I mean, look at this. Maybe I'm making a big deal out of this for nothing, but I can't be the only one. Like, why does it have to be brown? Why does it have to be in the middle of his ass? Like, why? Because the pose that Naruto is making doesn't favor him in the least. It looks like he's taking a kagebunshin in the middle of the woods. Like, why? And this is from the front. As we saw, like, from the side, it looks as awful, if not more. So I will end the video here. Like, I like this figure. I think I will figure out some way. This will be the first figure in my entire collection, because some of them have like the ugly supports that the Ichibansho and the Masterlice figures have. And I'm like, oh, it's ugly, but it's like, whatever, it's there, it works, I guess. But this may be the first figure that I'm going to 3D print or do something to hold this figure from the feet instead of from its ass, or maybe just like two small pieces holding it to the sides, like the ones that the Cypher the Sky Dragon had. Check the video on the top. Like something like that. Not that shit, quite literally. So, I don't know. Grandista, get better. Plus, it's a special edition. Special edition what? Special edition toilet edition? Like it doesn't look good. A figure only has that one function, which is looking good. Is something for display. You're not going to play with it. You're not going to throw it to like a football with your feet, or you're not going to throw it like a basketball. It's not to play with, it's to display. And if it looks like that, it's not fulfilling its purpose. It doesn't look good. So Grandista, improve your freaking base game. I don't know why we keep doing this. I know that for most people, they don't care, or like the standards are low because, it's figures for weebs and for kids. They don't care. It's like, no, we should care. We're paying money for this shit. Like, the figure is amazing, then they do that shit. Why? I really don't get it. At least give it another color. Damn it. So, like, subscribe, leave your comments down below. Tell me I'm exaggerating. I will reply to you, because I'm not. That looks like shit. If you love Naruto like I do, leave a comment down below. Give me support. I need it. I realized this screaming pain, hearing loud in my brain. Now I have to move in front with the scar. So, see you next time on Packs and Recreation. Bye.